quality ball.
That has been cut short. Oh, well measured. Mount. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a lovely, neat pass. Ugarte moved on forwards. And he goes cross-field. Herber. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Wins the duel this time. Well, they could break here. Doherty, aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Towards the other side. It's played forward. Herver. Ah, he's given it away. And he shoots! Oh, he's missed it. That's really well manoeuvred. Circe, Ahmad, Rawi, shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rawi, and the keeper beats it away. Mount! Doherty shifted upfield, clipped into space. The most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zirkzee came off the bench and scored in the last game. Maciej Cunha. Doherty played towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Mount. Zirkzee. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Clears it away. And here's Zirkzee. Decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mazraoui. And here's Ahmad. Lofton climbs up big. It's a loose ball. Corner then. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's Mount. Zirkzee. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, red, nice interception. Yoro. Ugarte. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in. Can he finish? Can he shoot?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He can run onto that. And there's the shot! Out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Proves too strong.
Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Manchester United are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Spread out to the left. Mazraoui with the slide tackle there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes was among the starting 11 last time out. Šeško. That's a nicely shaped... And the finish! Yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
He's in plenty of space here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Johnston, long ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yoro. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot picks it up now. It is a corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Very much into the last knockings. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Šeško! And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. The final seconds now. Yoro. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Chance! Time for a change in personnel. Two changes being made right now. Oh, smashing header! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Okay, interesting. Buonanotte in acres of space out wide. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, well measured. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Manchester Cunha! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call...
Cisco! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free. A chance to play it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shapes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United find a position of real strength. Colwell has got himself a free kick. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. Shaw, aim forwards. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Off he goes! Really well taken punched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, decent chance! And the whistle goes for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. That gets things going for the second half. And here's Sterling. Showing good feet. Colwell. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Palmer. João Pedro. Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot picks it up now. It's a mighty effort! Taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. And Sterling! Terrific save.
Sterling really can't believe he didn't take that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
And it's Mainu. Bruno Fernandes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This interception, his positioning was spot on. With finesse. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Lisandro Martinez with a definite foul there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Colwell. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Moved on forwards. And we'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Matheus Cunha. That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Can he finish? Mainu, Bruno Fernandes. Sterling. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Not long left in this now. So is this it? Is this the moment it got away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Šeško picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Lavry. Fernandez. Colwell. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Welcome to a big business day, the sharp end of what has been a captivating competition. We are down now to the last 8. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
The action has already started. Sissoko. Rice. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Diogo Dalot puts across him. Challenge there, uncompromising. Mondi. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Manchester Cunha! Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mendy shifted upfield. Šeško, he's in plenty of space here. Goes for the header! Matches Cunha. It's a goal kick. Sissoko. So, third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rice. Ooh, delicate chip through. Deer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mathias Cunha, and it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, given away. It's out of play for a goal kick. Martinez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mathias Cunha. Moved on forwards. It's a good run down the right. He's through here. Love and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up, or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, he's found support out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Matches Cunha. Can he find the finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. First half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, played right into his path. Overhit and out of play. And it's Sissoko. Rice puts his foot on the gas. He's in space and looking for options. He's having a shot! No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Played out wide. He's had a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball. Real chance here! Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Time, excellent interception. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Shapes to shoot! Played in deep.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's played into mighty effort! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. Mazraoui. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. Played in. Up he goes! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Mashraoui forwards and with intent. Success. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mashraoui, and he has been fouled there. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Aim forwards. He is through here. Goes for a shot. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Mashraoui. Mashraoui, gently done. Moved on forwards. Menu makes the interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield, and then...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's it, he's had a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Proves too strong. Now it's Smith Rowe. Lukic, done delicately. Smith Rowe. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Menu, and he has been fouled there. Berger. Castagna has it in a wide, climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's come loose! De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Shot! And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Jorge Quensa gets good distance on it. Matches Cunha. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It's Rice. He's in space and looking for a chance! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Smith Rowe, and here's Muniz, and he's running through. Wilson, chance, surely! It's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's in plenty of space here. Wilson. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. That has found him in acres of space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Smith Rowe. And it's Smith Rowe. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for... There's the header! Not the best of headers. De Ligt moved on forwards. Oh, super find. takes a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Robinson.
Maguire. Berger. Wilson looking to add to his goal. Well, nicely intercepted. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least...
There's the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Menu. Aim forwards. And it's Dallo. Robinson gets it clear. That's a throw. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Bruno Fernandes. Castagna shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes. Header! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe is sporting a guilty look after that.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Up he goes! Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Menu. And it's Shaw. Manchester United preparing now to welcome the final whistle. And it's played forward. That's going to go a long way. Ahmad. And the shot! They've scored! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's an inspired substitution, a terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2. Or Cuenca. Castagna. Berger. Castagna. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Iwobi. Out to the right. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Play for a goal kick. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matthews Cunha. Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that. I think you have to admire his...
And that's that. Manchester United, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
So it's down to business here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. The one that nobody wants to miss, a meeting of the top two. Martinez. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Vitz. Crosses in. There's the shot! He scored! First blood drawn. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. And a chance! Shaw forwards and with intent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. It's a fancy looking ball, that.
It seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the counter is on.
McAllister, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Really are pushing their fullbacks.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Succumbs to the pressure. So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing.
Yeah.
Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue and the thrills from what we saw last time round, if not better, Peter. I think we have a real showing prospect.
Matches Cunha! Gets it away. Šeško. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mamardashvili, long ball by the goalkeeper. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jones, gently done. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Goes down, but nothing given. Ekitike. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide, climbs up big, just off target.
Šeško is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, red, nice interception. Jones shifted upfield. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets a good foot in there. Shaw. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, this This looks sharp. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bruno Fernandes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes, chance here to counter. Ooh, perfectly measured. Can he finish? We've got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes, Šeško. Keeper's got good distance on that. And now the breakaway. Manchester United have got it back and Šeško! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kerkez, aim forwards. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Matheus Cunha. Isak. McAllister cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Gakpo knocks it out wide. Deftly away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts. And here's Jones. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! He scored! And they've got their lead back. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Šeško. Oh, he's got a side of goal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Rice, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha, and it's played forward. Jones forwards with intent.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their... Manchester United really might just end up...
Could be danger here. Foot in. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's the chance to counter. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Matheus Cunha. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Great work on the overlap. Carries far too far and out of play. Szoboszlai. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And again the keeper stands strong. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, what a climb! That was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries a shot! Great effort, but no way through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
But if you did just miss it, they are up and the shot! Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland. Doku. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Moved on forwards. It's a little off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Doku. And the counter is on. He is through here. Doku. Now he's got space here. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Lewis. He's through, now is he in? Now who's going to be first to this? Foden. Now it's Foden. Oh, good take in a good area. Well read. The danger is averted. That is as far as they're going to go. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rodri finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Doku concedes a free kick for that. Matheus Cunha. Cherki. In with the challenge.
Cherki really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Šeško. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Menu chips it through. There are a few waiting for it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diogo Dalot flings it across. Crossed in again. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Menu, Matheus Cunha, crunching tackle. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That has been cut short. And he's managed to get free. Great shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He will need to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's played forward. Time and again they are repelled. De Ligt shifted upfield. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva had a hand in that goal which gave his side the lead in their last match. Lewis cuts it out.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Menu, Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now, this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stones. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Cleared without complication. So not long left in this now. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. It's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Ahmad. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that's a success! Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Rodri, gently done. And he's running through. And that's it. Manchester United. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, I've thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. It's run loose here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Menu. Martinez. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Diogo Dalot picks it up now. And claimed it back swiftly. Diogo Dalot. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's come loose. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Anderson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Driving forward. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's a great ball. Goes for a shot! Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards. Oh, great chance! Turns and goes back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ball is over the line.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of up.
This is gone, that's a foul. Williams.
Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the...
That's surely a foul, free kick. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Could move up a gear here. Šeško! Did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zinchenko played towards the other side. Šeško spread out to the left. Oh, well measured. Šeško! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Lofted upfield. It's Bruno Fernandes. That's an excellent interception. Williams. Wood. Out to the right. That's very neat. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Bruno Fernandes! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Moved on forwards. Williams. Wood. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Clears it away. Manchester United will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, it's played into the area. Gets the shot away! That was no routine save.
Hudson-Odoi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now who's going to be first to this? They'll try to keep this alive. Pushed into the middle. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Shooting chance! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much of that at all.
Menu. And it's Dallo. Hudson-Odoi. And now the breakaway. And he's straight offside. So there's going to be another change here. Rice. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Manchester United are making a change now. So we have a double substitution going on here. 8 forwards. Bonnie. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. The referee's awarded a free kick. He has on and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Martinez.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. Well, played right into his path. Well read. Danger is averse. There's the shot! And he's fouled him there. Zixi is steaming forward. He's in plenty of space here. Can he shoot? And he shoots! Danger averted for now. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So welcome, one and all, to semi-final day. Each side, at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final, and indeed, perhaps going on to glory. This, though, is a game right on the edge. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game, some may argue, with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, what a climb! Should stop target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice. That's been won straight back. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. And it's Kirkes. Chiesa! There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Diogo Dalot. McAllister. Chiesa. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's McAllister. He's being urged to shoot. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Recent deception. His positioning was spot on. Shaw forwards with intent. Lenu wins the duel this time. Do have a chance to counter here. Šeško, great chance! Goal! Manchester United! lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Kerkez, head over towards the opposite flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lisandro Martinez, shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha, he's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks.
Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Can he deliver? And it's Dallo. McAllister gets across to intercept that. Sesko. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Isaac. Chiesa. The pass is intercepted. Manchester United have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Martinez, clearly not happy with that. De Ligt, aim forwards. Chiesa, proves too strong. Keeps on running. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Chiesa, oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Towing through the gears. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Manchester United, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. It's Bruno Fernandes! This possibly the last play of the half. And he thumps it clear. And the semi-final reaches halfway. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's Rice, gently done. Lobbed in behind. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clipped into space, and it's been played through. Van Dijk tries to clear. Gomez, driven forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here. Martinez.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Moved on forwards.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, Mohamed Salah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. No way through there. Steaming on goalwards. Šeško tries to get it clear. It's a promising position. Mazraoui puts them all in. Goes for a shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ambitious ball here. And they've got rid. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Looking here to chip it through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's in! Big chance! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I've got changes here, both sides in fact. So that's two now without reply. That has been cut short. Really well manoeuvred. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Gakpo, delivered in. Chukwueze, and he's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United have booked their place in the final, a grand occasion which they must feel so good about, and they are absolutely entitled to feel that way. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So away we go then. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities, start of the second half of the season. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this boy, Brennan Johnson, has really come into his own, Peter. He's always had the explosive pace and the ability to strike a ball really cleanly, but he was often accused of having poor composure. But he's tremendously improved now on that front. Tops up with some important goals, especially in those bigger games.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Done so, gently done. Madison. Johnson. Spence. Madison. Manchester United. Yet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Udogi. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sarr played with finesse.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition.
Shot, surely! Oh, Manchester United!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Tell, who in their last game gave his side a second-half lead after latching onto a terrific cross. Diogo Dalot looking to hit the byline. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van der Ven shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've every right to be.
And here's Richarlison. Nice physical challenge. Rice forwards and with intent. Lainnya is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Rice gets a foot in here. Šeško. And that could set him on his way. Oh, great play! And the shot! Tell aim forwards. Johnson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the ball's come loose here. Lainnya played out towards the right wing. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Shaw. And it's played forward. That's very neat. Through it. And it's Shaw.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Now it's Johnson. Johnson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He can run onto that. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vicario sends that a long way. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Great position here. Tries to get it clear. Bentancur, gently done. And the counter is on. Could be danger here. Xavi Simons, oh, good spread. And it's played forward. Maciej Cunha, Šeško. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And there's green grass ahead. Big chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bentancur has been caught there. It's a foul. Šeško. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Shaw with a definite foul there. Davis. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It looks climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. 4 added minutes on the board. Sheshko, nicely intercepted. Davis.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they've seen. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So it's come down to this, a season of highs, a season of thrills, and the coronation countdown clock is now down to its final digit. A single point, that's all that's needed, but the folk who have followed them up and down the land won't be satisfied with that. They're already looking at further glories that lie ahead, and for that, the least they are demanding is that their favourite sons wrap things up in style. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. OK, Jim, well, you've been there, done it. What are you thinking here?
Well, they may have the luxury of not having to win, Peter, but I don't think they'll be thinking about that. And they'll want to do what's expected of a champion side. Let's see if they can do that.
And already we're underway here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Moved on forwards, nicely intercepted. McGinn. He's shifting through the gears here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Nice physical challenge. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Out to the left it goes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! This could be big! This could be massive! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Manchester United come up with yet another first-half goal. It's quite a habit they're in. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Watkins! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Face-to-face, big chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Can he dig out and a chance! Really well taken goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Watkins. And the whistle goes for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time takes a shot! Goal kick. And it's played forward. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Oh, it's come loose. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! volley, executed to perfection.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
We have ourselves a real game here. Can he finish? Lindelof with the clearance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Dallo. Again. Chance here to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Well, they could break here. Lindelof. Lainnya gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hefty. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Terrific save by Bayern here.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. There's the shot! Can he find the finish? Cash forwards and with intent. Over to the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tielemans in with the challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lainnya. He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Smatches Cunha! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tielemans out to the right. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tielemans. Oh, some tackle that. And that's it. A drawn game to end the triumphant season. All that matters in this moment of ecstasy is that they are champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's finished full square.
So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these teams, it is time to bring it home. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Just who will seize their moment?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
And it's played forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gray forwards and with intent. That looks a cracking ball. There's the first shot on goal. Martinez. It's run loose here.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of up.
Chance! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Deftly away. Ray. That's really well manoeuvred. Simons. Now it's Colomwani. Gray.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. No, he's overshot the green. Done so, gently done. Bentancur. Gray. Great defending, strong and determined. Picks it up out wide. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Danso shifted upfield. And it's Simons. And he welcomes it in. Kolumwani is flagged offside. Johnson does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kolumwani does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, it's come loose. Shaw aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Fernandes changes him with that pass. And it's played forward. And it's Simons. Maddison. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Manchester United are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bruno Fernandes. Rice in acres of... Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lainnya gets it away. Xavi Simons. Šeško. Menu. And he's found... Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Xavi Simons. Johnson spread out to the left. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And the keeper has it. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is asking for Šeško! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all to him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Gray, now he's off and running. And it's Maddison. Kolumwani. Now this Johnson, and the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Simons providing an outlet on that flank. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bruno Fernandes. Good running with the ball. Laid out to the right. Now then, the ball's come loose. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Van der Ven cuts it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better there. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
There's going to be another change here. Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sarr forwards and with intent. Menu shifted upfield. Now it's Ahmad. Diallo gently down.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Crunching tackle. Shaw. And that will be the final act. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Security staff for each block. Please report to the staff room.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. The colour and passion passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch, and indeed getting back and doing his defence.
Šeško! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Šeško is offering a wry smile there.
Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Played in by Dalot. That has been knocked clear. Souček gets rid without sophistication. De Ligt. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Šeško! Matheus Cunha tries a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Menu, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Souček. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Todibo, gently done. Menu. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! No, he got that all wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Moved on forwards. Fulkrug. Wilson. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Wilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's run loose here. Šeško. Wan-Bissaka, and it's played forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Wilson. Oh, well measured. Well read, nice interception. De Ligt, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards, and here's Wilson. He's having a shot! There's a goal! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Penetrate first, it is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list, done.
He can get that clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Šeško, Matheus Cunha. And it's Dalot. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. Fulkrug do have a chance to counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's anyone's ball now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lucas Paqueta. Great defending, strong and determined. Lucas Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Now he's got space here. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been won straight back. Nice physical challenge. And he's Šeško! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Gets good distance on it. Casemiro spread out to the left. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lucas Paqueta. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a fabulous ball. Takes a shot! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mavropanos cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Proves too strong. Wan-Bissaka. Full crook. Oh. Great chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Right. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Fulkrug.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Shaw looking to penetrate opposition lines. So, Time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Zirkzee. Now it's Ahmad. Big chance! 1-on-1! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Todibo. Matheus Cunha. He could be in. Matheus Cunha! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was played in the right spirit. And now for next season and beyond.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
This is a hard one to take. And this is now today's lineup.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there is a party atmosphere here, a very, very good turnout.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. It's a cracking event when it comes to feel-good factor, but it's also a lucrative opportunity to promote a brand in this part of the world, to back up the good work they've already done here. I think both clubs know that at the end of this, each will have left the right impression.
So it's away we go then. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Shaw looking to hit the byline here. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Moved on forwards. The press. De Ligt is the guilty party there. Matheus Cunha, well, played right into his path. So much time and space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Pedro. Matheus Cunha. That's a simple one for the keeper. Corsons. Nicolucci. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. And he's well positioned here. Matheus Cunha! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Thinks one through. Corsons closing in on goal. De Ligt aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. Always onto this. Oh, he's got a chance, surely! In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Menu. Menu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Menu shifted upfield. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Deftly away. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bruno Fernandes. He's cut it out. Perjalan. And it's played forward. Pablo Mari. Quality ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Fernandes. João Pedro. João Pedro! There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Keane. De Ligt shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Perjalan. It's a good foot in there. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nicolosi. Šeško. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. And he's managed to get free. Nicolosi. Perjalan, gently done. Keane, and Keane! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying...
Šeško! Danger averted for now. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Shaw shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United have the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mazraoui puts them all in. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great defending, strong and determined. Cross goes in, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. back in once more. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance for a shot! Matheus Cunha picks it up out wide.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
It's going to be another throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that's well seen too. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Mazraoui, aim forwards. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Manchester United desperately need a goal, and he shoots! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. So that's it, it is all over. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find it.